Hello and welcome to a live news update. My name is Khadija Ibrahim. The headlines. FG launches NYSC Reform Committee to kickstart Overhaul. APC ready to welcome Kwankwaso. Boko Haram uses drones for attacks. The news in detail. The federal government has finally set the ball rolling on a full-blown reform of the NYSC. The move aims to strengthen the scheme structure, relevance, and alignment with Nigeria's evolving national development goal. The inauguration ceremony took place at the Ministry of Youth Development headquarters in Abuja, with key stakeholders in attendance. In his remarks, the Minister of Youth Development, Comrade Ayodele Olawande, highlighted the critical role NYSC has played in promoting national unity and youth engagement since its establishment in 1973. He noted that the time has come for a strategic reassessment of the program. The Reform Committee has been tasked with reviewing policy documents, consulting stakeholders across the country, and proposing legal and operational reforms to enhance the scheme structure and effectiveness. The committee will also recommend a framework for improved funding, monitoring, and evaluation. Also speaking at the event, the Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Tunji Alausa, proposed the creation of a teachers' corps and a medical corps for NCE-certified teachers and healthcare professionals, especially those willing to serve in rural areas. These optional two-year programs are expected to help bridge education and healthcare gaps in underserved communities. In a major political development, the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, has declared the party's willingness to welcome former Kano State Governor Alhaji Rabi'u Musa Kwankwaso should he decide to rejoin the ruling party. Dr. Ganduje made the statement while addressing newsmen shortly after receiving the Minister of State for Housing and Urban Development, Alhaji Yusuf Atta. He emphasized that the APC remains committed to deepening and widening democratic participation across the country. In Ganduje's words, the APC is deepening and widening democracy in the country, and we are ready to accommodate anyone who shares in this vision, including former Governor Rabi'u Kwankwaso, if he so wishes to return. Member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Ahmad Jaha, has revealed that Boko Haram insurgents have started using drones to carry out attacks on communities in Borno State. This, he said, marks a dangerous shift in the group's tactics and poses a serious threat to national security. Still on security, armed bandits have abducted the two wives and daughter of a prominent businessman, Alhaji Musa Kandi, during a late-night attack on his residence in Biresawa community, Tsanyawa local government area of Kano State. The incident occurred on Monday night and was made public by a security analyst, Bakatini, in a post shared on X on Tuesday. According to the report, the assailants stormed the residence under the cover of darkness, forcibly taking the victims and escaping before local security forces could respond. The whereabouts of the abducted women remain unknown, and there has been no official statement yet from the police. The attack has sparked fear and concern among residents of the area, as kidnappings continue to pose a major security challenge in parts of northern Nigeria. Efforts to reach out to local authorities for more information are ongoing. The Niger State Police Command has confirmed the death of one person, the rescue of 7 kidnapped victims, and the arrest of 12 suspects during a series of operations aimed at tackling criminal activities across the state. It was gathered that suspected kidnappers launched coordinated attacks on Tungamboka and Masaha villages in Mashegu local government area over the weekend, during which 7 residents were abducted. Following swift action by the police, the victims were rescued from the kidnappers' hideout and several suspects were apprehended in connection with the incident. The police public relations officer, while confirming the operation, said the command remains committed to intensifying efforts against criminal elements threatening peace and safety in the state. Investigations are ongoing and the arrested suspects are expected to be charged to court upon conclusion of the inquiry. The Nigeria Police Force has successfully arrested two high-profile international fugitives wanted by authorities in Belgium and the United Arab Emirates. The suspects include Felix Omoregi, also known as Egosa Johnson Omoregi, a suspected ringleader of a human trafficking syndicate wanted by Belgian authorities, and Okudili Sebastian Eziji, identified as a key member of a Dubai-based armed robbery gang. This was revealed in a statement issued on Wednesday by the Force Public Relations Officer, ACP Muyiwa Adejobi. According to the statement, the arrests were made as part of the police's ongoing efforts to combat transnational crimes and uphold Nigeria's commitment to international law enforcement cooperation. The police stated that the suspects would be processed in accordance with legal procedures as further investigations continue. Prominent human rights lawyer Dele Farutimi has been named head of the Ombudsman and Good Governance portfolio in a newly unveiled shadow government led by Professor Pat Utomi. The initiative, which includes dozens of professionals, technocrats, and opposition figures, is designed to function as an alternative policy think tank and a watchdog for the current administration. According to Utomi, the shadow government aims to promote transparency, accountability, and people-centered policy by offering constructive critiques and viable policy alternatives. The structure is part of a broader effort to deepen democratic engagement and ensure citizens have access to responsible governance beyond the official corridors of power. The announcement has sparked national interest, with many observers viewing it as a bold step toward fostering civic participation and holding leaders to account. That's all for now. On a live news update, I am Khadija Ibrahim.